Yeah, I around LostPhoenixWolf with my channel. Today's still October 7th. Doing a third video log for my viewers. So I'm going to continue on from what I was talking about fun times in my life, going on now trips by car or places. There's places I even been to, like camping as young as now 7 or 8. I talked about in the videos. It's fun. Singing I wasn't a part of really, or clapping my hands and all the joys and happiness, because I liked the funness of that, learning this and that, cooking over the fire, doing marshmallows, talking about this and that, ghost stories, learning about the caves and the forest, and stories from that old lady there, and the lunches, and meeting friends and having fun, and doing pranks on the girls. Be scared to shower because wanted to shower by myself. It was I was conscious of my nude body anyway, and also swimming in the river and stuff like that. And this little camp place, I mean, I've talked to the camp place, but I didn't really say much detail. There was a lot of fun going on there, but I didn't really get into singing or clapping my hands or dancing around or anything like that, because I know that it's going to be a limited time, and then I'm going to be back in my crappy house. So I remember those times, and there's times I've been to other farms, like petting zoos or sanctuaries. The sanctuaries nearby is not bad. A lot of this changed since I was a kid. There's still the same paths and trees and stuff like that, but the fencings and the animals and fees you gotta pay and whatnot, stuff like that. There's a lot of little fun in my life. Even going to a park, a theme park with the whales and walruses and stuff. And I'm not going to tell you the name of it. You guys probably know what I'm talking about, the whales and dolphins and walruses and lots of different rides. I've been there probably maybe 5 to 8 times. But the other theme park with all a bunch of rides and stuff and the little mountains, and it has to do with a dragon, and there's also a little petting zoo there too, and you got big gates. It's well known, and they got a lot of big rides, and you guys should know what theme park I'm talking about. I've been there a good probably up to 12 to 15 times in my life that I kind of remember. I mean, I could probably say 10 at the least, 15 at the most. And going there as a kid, going to all the country rides and getting tired and stuff and blah blah blah. And sister getting scared, throwing up and this and that, too much heat or too much, sugary junk food stuff, between the two sisters. And then other fun times, even going to my aunt's church or my stepmother's church, and I'm not really a church goer, but I had to go with them because they're watching me and babysitting me or whatever. And there's not really I can't really say no, because I got to go with them. And the church times is okay, just sit there, stand there. I'm not clapping my hands. I'm not singing, not jumping for joy, and throwing a little bit of change in the collection plate. And I just wanted to be out of there and wasn't really feeling it. And just be with the kids in the playroom or on the yard and doing stuff, making friends. And it was like a limited time thing, but some of my family members are they're either Christian or Longhouse, and some of them nowadays are both. Not really any set religion you should be a part of. You don't have to be a part of any religion. It's all a freedom of choice. So like I said, lots of fun times in my younger days. Going to actual fairs, the parks and stuff. Been to the world fairs, and this is like Clementine. It's like world fairs. I don't know if any of them are really going anymore. Even circuses have been gone to too. It was pretty good. Some of it's fun, some of it's scary. Some of the bear get pissed off at the trainer and attacks the trainer, or the lion gets pissed off at the trainer. And even my first bully, that came to mind too. My very first bully that I remember, he lived right next door to me. take my bike, flattening my tires, pushing me around, following me to school and pushing me into the bush, giving me a slap back head, tripping me, getting other people to make fun of me, or stuff like that. To stealing my lunch, or stealing something that I brought with me, a toy or something, or picking on me in my own backyard, or just doing a lot of things as a bully would. And a lot of stuff I do remember about the bully, and I've long moved away. When I was 20, no, I was 18. I was 18 or 19. Okay, I went back to that city where I was living in that house, and I went to that next door neighbor, and the bully, I do remember his face real well, that he was still living in that house. And I confronted my bully. I said to him, "Hey, I was wondering, have you lived here all your life and stuff?" He goes, "Yeah, I've been living here since I was born, and my other siblings, blah blah and stuff like that." And I said, "Oh yeah, I used to be your neighbor. Do you remember me at all?" I was like maybe about 6 or 7, maybe 8 years old, and was your next door neighbor. He goes, "No, I kind of vaguely remember. That's such a long time ago." And I said to him, "Well, I was your neighbor you used to pick on a lot. And you used to bully me every day for months on end, until we end up moving away." And he goes, "Oh, no, I kind of still don't really remember." And he said, "Well, you should, because you're the one that was my first bully, and I'm here right now to tell you that I want to confront my bully, and if you think you got the balls to, deal with this right now," and I forget all the details I said, but he goes, "No, I don't want to fight. Whatever I've done as a kid, I'm sorry." He goes, "I'm sorry about this and sorry." I said, "Yeah," I said, "that's what a person would say, because they were in the wrong, and it's not bad to be a chicken." Called him a chicken. I was calling him out. I wanted to fight him, because I was my first bully. I knew that I was bigger and older than him now, and if he wanted to deal with it. He goes, "No, I don't want to fight. I'm sorry for all the stuff I've done. I kind of remember it, kind of don't, and I'm really sorry." And I said, "Well, I came here to confront my bully, and I have, and I see that you don't have the balls to own up to what you've done." He goes, I'm sorry. And I said, "Well, you have a nice day. I'm out of here." And I think that's all I said. I just walked away, threw him a middle finger, and then kept walking. So I did confront my bully, and that bully is, he was a little, maybe a tad taller, I guess. Just as skinny, maybe a tad taller. That's kind of remember. Maybe he was shorter than me, but I was really brave, and I wanted to confront the bully, that very first bully. Anyway, moving on to my good parts of life. Well, that was a good part, confronting your fears. That's one thing you should try to do. Hanging with friends and going to the parks and flying the kites, playing commando with friends and stuff like that, or card games or board games, playing cards, a lot of stuff like there, and hanging out and having clubs and no girls allowed kind of thing, and trying to create this and that. And a lot of it's is gaming. A lot of it's gaming, like gaming in general as a console, or gaming on the board, or card games. And a lot of my years were fun, but I can't say I had a big majority of fun, because there was a lot of times I'm almost indoors. I can't go anywhere. I can't do this, can't do that. And if I said I want to do this or that, or I want to can I do this, and I'd be considered lipping off. If I try to explain myself, what's going on and stuff like that, or it's like I gotta shut up because I'm lipping off, and I just don't want to hear anything I say. I mean, that stuff even goes today, and some of the people, I'm thinking in my head, like, you gotta listen to your child sometimes. That's the only way you can understand your child. You gotta listen to them, to what they have to say. It's either good or bad. Like for instance, one person comes home from school to tell their parents about what the good things are done, and it's like, oh, go clean your room. Just cut them off. Don't listen to anything they got to say. You know how good it is. You know, made a new friend, and or you colored this. Like it's like, oh, go brush your hair, go brush your teeth, or go do your homework, and then just cut them off. And you don't want to listen to them, and that kind of really pisses me off because that's a lot of things that when I was a kid. And that's, you know, a couple generations, you know, after me. Yes, a couple generations after me, and that kind of crap is still going on. But anyway, like I said, a lot of things like go-karting, that was fun. Mini golf, that was fun. Going to this water park, this big water park for the 80s. I would say the 80s. I probably started, you know, early 80s. And that was fun. There was lots of fun there, and then, you know, that place went under, I guess, because of probably water costs. Probably water costs and bankrupt and stuff. That park is still there, but it's just a big graveyard. Things are just rotting away, and, you know, nothing going on with that grounds. And I'm going on trips to the States, some fun's in the States, some fireworks and fairs, and, you know, family, fun, a lot of stuff that's going on. I'm trying to think about more stuff that's going on that went on in my life as a kid that I remember. Oh well, drive-in movies. Oh, that was fun. Oh, the first little bit, 7, 8, or 9. I know that my one sister was in the car. I think the other sister was just a newborn or like a little baby. I know that she was there. You know, they weren't going to charge tickets for her. So what they did is he would have my stepmom, my sister and I sitting in the trunk, or just my sister and I sitting in the trunk. So they would save a little bit of money going to the thing. Even though it was kind of weird. I remember it was before my dad actually, you know, his trades really picked up and he was making lots of bucks. And, you know, I guess that's how I learned to, you know, do bad things and do things wrong, not thinking about it, to, you know, lying, you know, cheating, stealing. My dad, you know, you gotta learn from somebody. So now they're driving stuff, and I've seen a lot of movies for free. A lot of movies for free, or some movies had to pay for. The popcorn and the hot dogs and the candies. Probably not, I don't really remember so much candies because it wasn't allowed. I was considered hyperactive. You can't have all that fun because you got too much energy. Just throw some pills at you and, you know, calm you down, and then don't even notice that there's bad effects on that pills and then mess up your brain. And later learn that later in life. I don't know, like even like wrestling and some of my cousins breakdancing and music and a lot of get-togethers and funs and even stuff with BMX bikes, tricks and stuff like that. There's a lot of little things, even parades and, you know, stuff like that. Anyway, I'm going to continue on in the next video and just, you know, talk about more of this in the next video. So stay tuned. If you guys like this video, please do hit the like button. Please subscribe to me. It's there in the channel. If you guys like this video, please hit the like button. I already said that. You make sure it's for the channel on video. Might benefit for you, might benefit for me. Please do tell your friends and family about me. Thank you for viewing this video. What time you guys watch it. We all have a nice day. It's morning and night. Remember, it's better to be Aboriginal than original.